so bright, and I think you're really going to see the advantages of having a ND filter or a circular polarizer on there. So here it is. Let's get it up in the sky. Man, it's always a good day to fly a drone.
And we are the dreamers of dreams.
Living life, spinning like a merry-go-round, traveling all around the world, you know we get surround. Good vibes only, you know it's the one and only Justin Bravo. Come on, yeah, that's my number one homie. Subscribe, come on.
Yo, what's going on, Goat Gang? I'm so excited for today because I'll tell you that I've gotten so many comments. Everyone asked me about this Mavic Air. They want to know more about the DJI Mavic Air. Is it the drone to get? And so far, I've used it for a couple weeks now, and so far it's been amazing. It's been really, really great. It's my favorite drone, and I've had every one of DJI's drones. And if you want the best footage out of your drone, if that's your goal, to have the absolute best footage out of your drone, then you have to have an ND filter or a polarizer, something like that. You need some kind of special lens for that drone. Right out the gate, it looks fantastic, don't get me wrong, but you can take it to a whole nother level by having a special lens kit. And I finally got one for the Mavic Air. They only had like one or two available, and I finally got one in, and I wanted to test that out for you today. I want to show you the difference. In fact, even right now, I'm running the Canon 80D as my main vlogging camera, and I use a Sigma 1835 lens, and it has an exceptional fast lens, and it's really dope, and that's why you get all this blurriness behind me. But to be able to run a 1.8 and still look not blown out in a crazy bright day like today, you need some kind of ND filter, and that's what I have on this lens, and I'm excited to have it on the drone so we can see some really dope footage. So I want to check that out, so check that out with me. And then I want to give you my thoughts on the Mavic Air because I've had it for 2 weeks now. I can give a kind of a fair assessment on it. I've used it on at least 5 different vlogs, and so I can tell you the good, the bad, the ugly, and all the things. I'm super pumped to get the Mavic Air up in the sky and get flying, and let's do that right now. Okay, so FSLabs sent me this dope 6-lens kit, and it has a bunch of different filters for the Mavic Air. It has the ND4, ND8, ND16, and then those 3 with also a circular polarizer. So you've got a bunch of different options here, and it's like half the price of the other stuff. Like all the other filters, all the other leaders out there, you know who I'm talking about. You know, they want like a crazy amount of money for their products, and it's insane, and you really don't get that many filters. This, you get a bunch of filters, and for a good price. So what I'm gonna do though is, who cares if it's a good price if they don't actually look good? So we're gonna check that out right now. I wanna see if it's worth picking up this polarizer if you got a Mavic Air. Look at this right here. Woo. Wow, look at that. Those are all 6 lenses, the ND4, 816, and then the same 3 in the circular polarized. And I'll be honest, I've been wanting to do this video for a week now. I got these in like last week. I've been wanting to do it so bad, but it's been so rainy and nasty outside that any footage I could get would be crummy because it really wouldn't test it. And today, it's gorgeous, it's beautiful, it's a great day. It's a great day to fly a drone. It's just a great day in general. Okay, so we're ready to go with the stock lens. I want to record some footage as is, that way we can do a fair comparison. It's ready to go, it's set up, we're gonna get in the air right now, and it's a perfect day, like I said, to do this because it's so bright, and I think you're really going to see the advantages of having a ND filter or a circular polarizer on there. So here it is, let's get it up in the sky. Man, it's always a good day to fly a drone. So this little lens right here, this little cap actually screws right off. So you just gotta turn it, twist it, and it will come off. There it is, it's off now. All right. So now I'm going to put the replacement unit. This is the stock. I'm gonna put a replacement one on right now. Here is the stock ring, which is clear, there's nothing there. And then here is your polarizer, so you can see the difference. Obviously right here, you're gonna see right through, and this is what the glass is gonna see, is absolutely nothing. This is right out the camera, stock, completely clear. This is with the filter on there, and you can see it's almost as dark as my glasses. It really puts a nice dark filter on all the harsh light coming through. So anyway, that is the comparison. They're really very similar size and all things, and it just screws right on. So let's get it on right now. Let's check it out. All right, there it is. That easy, it's on. Look how dark that is, it's almost blacked out there. This is actually the ND16 with the polarizer. I'm gonna go for the very darkest, very most drastic change right off the bat. So let's go check that out right now. All right, that Mavic Air is in the air with the polarizer on there and ND16. I can tell you right now, it's a little dark in the shadows, which is to be expected because you shouldn't, use such a dark lens, if you don't have light. The whole idea is to block light. Let's see what it looks like though, going up into the sun a little bit. Let's get some more light on it. Okay, there it is. I've got the FSLabs filter on there. I'm just gonna leave it on there all the time because honestly, like I like that it protects the lens and offers just a little bit of shade, and more often than not I'm shooting in really bright conditions. So having a stock, this one on there all the time, I think works really well for me. Now, I will say that the reason you get them in large kits is because depending on the conditions, if it's super bright, you may need to go all the way up. If you're shooting into the sun, you may need to be able to go all the way up on those filters, and you may not need one at all if you're trying to shoot in low light conditions. So depending on what you need, that's what you're gonna use. I don't know, because I haven't been able to look at the footage yet, and I will know the second I edit this video, but just from in the viewfinder, just from the flight point of view in the controller, I'll tell you that the filters made a huge difference. They make a huge difference here on the actual ADD. I actually have a variable ND filter, and you can see, I'll adjust it right now on the fly. This is going really dark on the ND filter. This is going bright, and you can see it really gives it trouble. So I like to adjust it, and I'll get it right where I want it at. And right now, it's set perfectly. And that is what you can do pretty much with these guys, is you find the one that works really well for you, you put that one on, and then depending on the conditions, you can have the most perfect picture possible. Wow, I have to say, I'm really impressed. Okay, what everyone's gonna ask, and I was asking the same question, is can you fit the gimbal cover with a filter on there? And the answer is yes, it fits on there. I have the FSLabs filters on there right now, and I've got the gimbal protectors on there, so it seems to all fit just fine, and that's fine with me. So the only criticism I may have is this little carrying case for the lenses. I mean, it's nice, and you can put your little lens cloth in there, and that's great. But if you can see, it's pretty big for 6 little tiny filters. So I don't know, I want to store them in here to keep them safe, but at the same time, like, I mean, these filters are nowhere near this thick, and you could squish them into something much smaller. And for me, the Mavic Air is all about portability. It's all about being able to pack something tightly, and if I got to carry this huge case with me, I'm either not going to carry the case with me, or I'm gonna have to carry a bigger backpack, which I won't do. I'll more likely not carry the case, which means I won't have the filters, which means I won't have the good quality aerial footage that I would want. So I'm gonna figure out another way that I can carry more of these in a tighter space and allow me to, at the same time, protect them. So my final thoughts on Mavic Air after 2 weeks of ownership, I have to say it's a winner. It is the winner. It absolutely does everything I need it to do. The images have been insane. I love the slow motion. I was shooting some slow motion on some Ferraris a few weeks back, and if you missed it, I'll link it in the description. But I'll tell you, to be able to shoot that slow motion at that high quality, it's insane. It looks really good. And I wish I'd had the filters that day. And now that I have them, I think the quality is gonna be even better. I'm really, really stoked about that. So if you've got a Mavic Air, you need the filters. If you're ordering one, you need the filters. And if you don't have a drone, I'm sorry, you should get one because they're dope. And I'll tell you that the Mavic Air is a win. It's the ultimate for portability. It's the ultimate for really quality is pretty damn good considering it's a small package. And it really has all the things. To me, it checks all the boxes. So if you're ready to amp up your footage quality, I'll put a link in the description so you can go pick up the f-stops filters, get them for your Mavic Air, be ready to go, be ready to turn out some awesome drone footage. And if you do, let me know, link it, you know, put in the comments. I want to see your awesome footage. I love awesome footage. It's really the best thing to watch awesome drone footage, right? It's that super slow motion with all this beautifulness going on. Let me see it. I want to check it out. Yo, Goat Gang, I had another great day. Had a great day flying the Mavic Air. I hope you had a great day watching it. And I hope that everything you're doing, you're trying to be the GOAT at. Really strive to be the GOAT, be the GOAT, be the greatest of all time, all the time, every single day. See ya. Yo, two things, Goat Gang. One, doesn't the ND filter look dope out here? Nice and blurry. I like it. Also, if you need some of that merch, justinbravo.com/shop. Get your GOAT merch now.